Good morning from Lake Norman. It is 10 o'clock on a Wednesday, and it really feels good to be back on this water again. It has been a while. I've been out of commission for about 2 months. I had colon resection surgery. I've had diverticulitis for over 15 years, and it finally got to a point where I had to have surgery. So they went in and cut out 6 to 8 inches of my colon, sewed it back together, and for 2 months I hadn't been able to do much at all. I had to really be careful how I moved around, how I turned, and couldn't pick anything up over 10 pounds. Just had to take it easy, let everything heal. It's been 6 weeks. This past Monday, it's been 6 weeks since my surgery. So, like I said, it's just good just to be back out on the water. I've caught 2 small spotted bass this morning. Water is still really dirty, and I've been going back up in these creeks, back up in Rocky Creek and Stumpy Creek, trying to find some largemouth. So, according to the map, the water's cleared up more back in the creeks where the fresher water's coming in. This whole chain of lakes is muddy from the Hurricane Helene that hit our mountains really hard. So this whole chain of lakes got muddied up really bad. So it's going to take a while from muddy water to come from the mountains through Lake James and down through Lake Hickory and Lake Norman and on down to Lake Wiley and Mountain Island and all that. So we're going to be muddy for a while. The only thing about going way back up in these creeks is there's a lot of trash in the water, logs and limbs, and out more toward the main part of the lake is more clear as far as trash, but the water's muddier out toward the main lake. So something we just have to live with. I've been throwing a little bit of everything: spinner bait, jig, walking bait early this morning, and like I said, I've caught 2 fish, but I'm not going to complain. I'm back out fishing again, so we'll see what the rest of the day holds. It's just 10 o'clock, so I haven't done any good really back in these creeks. I was hoping to run into some largemouth back in here, but I see some bait, but not catching any fish. So I'm gonna go out close to the main lake and see what I can do out there with the spotted bass. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Here we go. First one of the morning. Doesn't feel very big, but he's mean. First little bass of the day. Little spotted bass in the muddy water. Top water walking bait. Not bad. Number 1. Number 2 this morning. Been a long time in between fish. Number 2 on spinnerbait. A little old small spotted bass. It's been a slow morning. Started out with top water, caught one on a walking bait this morning. Didn't do much good on top water. So I've been going from spinnerbait, jig, and chatterbait, swim bait, but water's still really muddy, and I've been going back up in these creeks trying to find some largemouth, but water seems a little bit clearer back up in the creeks, but the further back up in the creeks you go, you got a lot of trash and tree limbs and stuff in the water, so it's kind of hit and miss going back up in there too far. Anyway, that was number 2, so we'll see how the rest of the day goes.